I know these cars might not look like they can go really fast, but if you don't watch out, they can really get away from you. Hi. Thank you for watching Parks in Your Pocket. My name is Dave, and today we're taking a look at Tomorrowland Speedway here at Magic Kingdom. Tomorrowland Speedway is a easygoing go-kart ride for young kids or just the young at heart. This thrilling ride surrounds you with the sights and smells of race cars and goes a blistering 7.5 miles per hour. Wait. Yeah, 7.5 miles. I think this means Tomorrowland Speedway is a kiddie ride, guys, with no leg room. Originally named the Grand Prix Raceway, Tomorrowland Speedway is an original ride that has remained largely unchanged since Magic Kingdom opened. The 0.4 of a mile track gives you passing views of Tomorrowland, Space Mountain, the upcoming Tron ride, and areas of the park you might have visited before you lost all feeling in your legs by riding this gasoline-powered hellscape. Each of these cars seats 2 people. 3 if one of them's a small child. And each of these cars almost accommodates an extremely large 40-year-old man. Each car has 1 seatbelt for all riders and 1 gas pedal in the middle of the floorboard. If you want to go faster, hold the gas pedal down. And if you want to slow down before you slam into the vehicle in front of you, release the gas pedal. Speaking of slamming into things, why don't you gently bump into that subscribe button and the like button for this video if you like it. Try something new. We'll see if this works. If you like the video, I might torment myself with more rides. This ride scared me, guys. You better hit that like button. You really, this one's... If you're visiting Magic Kingdom with a fairly small child that's never had the life experience of a daily commute, sucks the life out of the day by day for decades, the smell and the sight and the sound of this ride is going to be like a siren call for that child. And they will beg you, no, demand that you ride this ride with them. Right now, like yesterday. Do it. They want to drive. Driving is cool. That child will slam the steering wheel left and right, bashing the car against the rail for the 7.5 minutes. And while the constant slamming left and right on the rail, the pain and the blood loss is really quite worrying, there is a certain kind of magic of riding shotgun for a little tyke the first time they drive a glorified lawnmower. From a big and tall perspective, this one is really pretty rough. You just have to assume it's gonna hurt because no matter how I sit, if I sit with the steering wheel between my legs or if I try to get my leg out of the way of the steering wheel, it's always rubbing. Always gonna rub that steering wheel, and I can't steer well enough to avoid hitting the rail. And every time you hit the rail, the wheel just completely changes orientation and you can't compensate for it. So you're just gonna keep hitting the rail in every single turn unless you slow down. And this ride goes 7.5 miles an hour. It's really hard to want to slow down. I am able to sit with both legs on one side of the wheel and try and drive like a mailman. That's not terrible, but my shins do press against the padding on the dash. One way that I sat was I scooted all the way to the side that has the wheel on it, and I tried to sit with the wheel between my legs. That almost worked, but my thigh is a little bit too thick to be able to not rub on the wheel. It made it really hard to control. Another way that I've sat is kind of in the middle of the car with one leg, with kind of my legs splayed out really wide, kind of like a frog. and I also hit the wheel sitting like that. I am able to hit the gas and hold it down when I sit with the steering wheel between my legs, but not when I sit with my legs splayed out really wide. Honestly, for me, it's easier to just press the gas with my hand than it is to try and press it with my foot. Just because these are not built for guys my size. Absolutely not. Now, I know I'm being pretty subtle, but you might get the sense that I really don't like this ride, and you'd be right. But if I had the chance to ride it with a young child, I can bear the torment of riding this just to be able to experience this ride through their eyes. It is worth it. So if you're visiting Magic Kingdom with a youngin', maybe think about trying this one. I mean, I'm a really big guy, and I am able to fit. It is uncomfortable, and I do not enjoy it. But if I was with somebody who was really enjoying themselves, I mean, that's gonna be really important to me. Those are my thoughts on Tomorrowland Speedway. If you have any other rides in the Orlando area that you would like me to cover, please leave me a comment down below and tell me about them, or send me a link or something. Tell me about these rides that I'm missing, that I need in my life to torment me. Please. Leave a like, share the video, do all the stuff that YouTube tells you you need to do to be able to appease the algorithm, so I can eat. That'd be really nice if I could eat. Or am I kidding? I need to lose weight. Thank you for struggling all the way to the end of this video with me. You guys are awesome, and thank you for watching. My name is Dave, and I'll see you again real soon.
Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of the video. I also want to thank all of our Patreon supporters, our Pocketeers. If you're interested in becoming a Pocketeer, please check out the Patreon link up above. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and you really should follow me on Instagram to see some of the really cool pictures I've been taking around the parks.